Hello, how are you? We're trying this again. The original method that was meant to be to begin with. I'm pretty sure you can hear me pretty well. All right. Okie dokie. Um, if you can tell, my voice is coming in pretty strong and pretty clear. All right. So until I get the new mic in, it's just going to have to be this way. All right. Okay. Um, Once again, it'll be 18 by 12-inch double glued watercolor paper. And it's got the abstract background with the splatters and all that good stuff. All right. Hey, Jessica. Um, so I'm looking at my text through my phone. So it's about a 7-second delay. Okay. Um, but we'll get through it. We had quite a few people on earlier, but my equipment wasn't exactly up to snuff. It happens. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to do maybe three irises. Okay. And then I'm gonna put another animal on the side, probably some kind of crane or heron or something like that. This might be a two-parter. Who knows? It all depends on how I feel and all that good stuff. So anyway, let's take my lid off here. On the lower right hand side, we have a little bit of orange, cad yellow, um, uh, hooker's green, I believe, ultramarine green or ultramarine blue, whatever you want to call it, black, titanium white. All right, and that looks like a cobalt blue I have down there. So, yeah, and we're gonna get this party started here. All right, the iris is my favorite flower, but of course, it's got all those ruffles and wrinkles and all that stuff in it. So it, you know, might also be the flower that takes the longest to do. Who knows? Depends how this first one will go. All right. Okay. I don't even know if you guys get notifications or not for my live streams when I pop on, but I'm probably pretty sure there's probably a good football game or something going on, so there might not be very many people watching this evening, which is fine. It's okay. Like I said, I had quite a crowd earlier today, but everything didn't um, didn't pan out. So what's meant to be is meant to be. All right. With all of that said, let's get right on to it. I'm gonna take a very tiny flat brush that has been thoroughly roughed up and beaten down. Is to be expected. I'm going to more or less block out the flowers in black because of all the busyness that's going on around here. All right, so um, now my phone's a little further away. You see, I got these bifocals on, so I got if I see my tip my head up like that, it's because I'm reading the screen. All right, so all right, let's get on with it. Once again, I'll just block it out with black. I'll use a little bit of water. I'll loosen up this paint a touch just to get it to flow and all that good stuff. All right. With an iris, they got those the two foldy things up there. All right. I'll kind of do them like this for right now. I'll put them in together like that. And right now, I'm just really kind of putting them out there. Oh, like that. Maybe I'll have one come out there like this. You're not gonna really see the true shape until I block it all in. I do have a photo here of it. And I'm going by somewhat by the photo, kind of, sort of. It's pretty much like that. I'll kind of put something flaring out there a little bit more. Now I'm gonna darken all of that in. All right, it's like that. Hey Linda, how are you? Merry Christmas. Indianapolis, how are you? Good coffee morning to you too, boss. I really like that you redid your road scene, and I checked that out. That was pretty cool. I seen it, buddy. I seen it. I still got my eye on you. I seen it. It's good seeing you, though, boss. Good seeing you. Hey, Green Rumor, how are you? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, I went back to StreamYard. What it is my lapel mic. I think it's got a little bug in it, but somehow the computer accepted a lot more than the cam. So I ordered another battery powered lapel mic, and I'll test that out with the cam, and so we'll see what happens with that. Hey, Galinda, how are you? It's good to see you. So it's all good. Okay, we're gonna get right on with this guy. Remember, I'm going to do. I don't know. Maybe I can get away with two of these guys, but we'll see. So what I'll do right now, as I'm talking to you guys, I'll sketch out the other one too. Yep. This have this one. Maybe I might just get away with two of these guys. We'll see. I'll do it like this. I'll come in like that, and I'll come out like this. Okay, that's the two on the top. Maybe I'll kind of swerve it around like that with this one. Put it around. The other one, a little water. Remember these flowers, the irises have a lot of frilly things going on with it. I think I go out like that. And I'll have it come down and go out like this. And maybe start it from right there and it loops in. And then obviously the center part of this guy, I'll have it come out there like that. And I might put some crazy design in it. So I'll have that one come out like that. They should work out more or less. We'll see as I fill them in. Really, Glinda? Are you kidding? An iris is my favorite flower, but it's also the flower I paint the least. Probably because of the time involved in doing them. Yeah, probably. And they're still the ones that kind of intimidate me a little bit, even though it's my favorite. And you would figure if it's my favorite, I would tackle it a lot more, but I don't. So it's kind of a double-edged sword thing with irises. But I'm gonna block the irises in black because of such a busy background I have out there. Once again, for the guys coming in, this is of course you guys can see all of that. This is Let's pull back a little bit so you can see both of them. We'll keep it like that for right now. This is 12 by 18 inch double glued watercolor paper. Okay. All right, let's start to block these fellas in here. I block it in black because of such a busy background we have here. All right. So all the machine gun firing you're hearing is from my my yearly viewing of all the Die Hard movies. So I think we're up to Die Hard 4. So that's what you're hearing with all the explosions and all of that. So, and that's also right. You don't have background music on today. And I'm only using water with the acrylic paint because I want this stuff to dry rather quickly. Okay, so no glycerin. It would just be water. I hope everybody had a pretty they have a pretty how's it going, Linda? Once again, I'll just block it all in. All the frilly designy stuff will come a little bit later. I tend to use heavy body acrylic paint because it reminds me of my oil paint. And I prefer the heavy body paints. I see my dog has came out of the room, and it's only one reason she does that, and it has food involved. No more, no less, just food. She's the only dog I've ever owned that smacks her lip when she's eating. I didn't even know dogs could do that. Okay. All right, that's one of them down. Looks like some weird space alien, but they do look kind of alien anyway. All right, we're gonna come down and we're gonna do number 2 here. And these, remember, they got a lot of folds and ripples and all sorts of craziness going on with them. But there's also many types of irises. They are very nice looking flowers. Like I said, they are my favorite. And once again, you figure, since they're my favorite, I would draw them extensively, but I don't. I do have some irises that I have painted, pretty much photo real. I was going to show them to you, but I didn't think about it when my stuff started acting special. I just blocked it out of my mind. I was going to put 3 of these guys in there, but I think 2 will be just okay because of the size and all of that. So once again, I'm just blocking all of this joy in there. Nothing but acrylic paint for the simple reason, no medium, because of the speed and the drying time. I want them to dry, especially the base here. And once again, I'm using the base of black because once I put other colors on top of it, I don't want the background to really interfere with it because it is a rather busy background. Okay. And if I want to switch up some things on this, I can. All right. I think I have that come out this way. Once again, it's just a little bit of water. And I smell cinnamon tea. Yep. Thought so. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. Enough roses. Enough roses. Well, Glenda, it will sure would be nice for you to post it on my Facebook wall. I would love to see it. Anybody that want to do one of the tutorial paintings that I've done, you're more than welcome to. I would love to see your work. Really, I would really enjoy seeing them. Definitely would. All right. Uh, I'm thinking of putting a stem in there, but considering them, I'm gonna put the bird in there. Um, don't know if it's really feasible for me to really actually put the stem in there, but I'll throw one in here like that. I'll just toss it in there, and then we'll go from there with it. It might be an interesting contrast with the bird when I put the bird in later. Okay. All right. So we'll keep it like that. Yeah. Go for what you know. I enjoy seeing them. I really do. So yeah. So well, Larry, now you see how it really sounds, how it's supposed to sound. And I did find out which camera was doing the audio, and it would be that one way over there that was catching it. I thought it was this one here. Nope, it was that guy. Unfortunately for that, I think it's a Panasonic over there. It doesn't have an audio in, so really can't do anything about that. So it's just good for the face cam, and I just put it out that way. So all right, so let's get on with the getting. I think what I'll do is play around with. Uh, we'll take a little bit of white. We'll put it right here. A little stitch of black. Now I have to make a little bit more than what you see here, so let's really get some in there. All right, something like that. We're gonna base the white off with gray. Okay, I think we can do to be a little bit lighter. As you can see, I'm mixing plenty of it. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Um, since this is quote unquote a second base coat, I'll just do it with water because once again, I want this stuff to dry. Okay. All right. Let's let's go up here. I'll zoom it in here a little bit, and then we'll aim this camera down. We'll put it right about there. Let's look where I'm at here. Oh, we're good right about there. All right. And here we go. All in how I want to represent this guy. Like I say, I'm looking at a picture here. We'll flash him in like that. Little touch of water. Okay. And we have obviously one here. We'll put him in there like that. All right. We'll play with it like that a little bit. these fellows are a different color. So we'll mess with that a little bit later. Let's play around with the folds and some crazy things with this. So I'll take the gray that I already have that's on my brush. We'll put it right about here. We'll lighten it up a little bit, just like this. Okay. Much lighter gray. I'll throw a little bit of white in there. And we'll get to where I want some things to be a little bit lighter. So as I'm looking at it, come here, come out like that, and then we'll curve it right in, just like that. And so all of this will be a touch lighter. We'll put some little crazy things around here, and we'll kind of pop these in here like that, just like this. We got an outside edge right about in here, so I'm gonna go on the back side like this, and I'll end it right about here. And then out here, we'll just kind of get some frilly things like that going on, and it comes to a little narrow point in there. All right, we'll get some more of this light stuff. We'll come here, and as I'm looking at it, we'll put, come out here like this. Stop it there. We'll kind of curve it in here. Be real thin, like that. We'll do another brighter one right about here. Some crazy things going here, around out here. We'll curve it like that, real thin. Then it'll come out here as a fold and come in that way. I know it looks weird right now, but I promise it'll make sense in a few minutes, just like that. All right. I'm going to take a smaller brush. Well, let's just let that simmer and tape up, let it tack up for a bit. Let's go downward, right down here. We'll tackle these two. We'll go a little different. That doesn't happen too often. Let me open this up. Now what just happened is that I must have pulled it somehow. It just yanked the clip right off my jacket. So I don't know how I did. I must have yanked it, pulled it somehow. But it happens. Okay. Not the only time it's happened. Okay, let's come here. And pretty much the same thing. Let's get let's do this one first. I'll have right here. We'll put it in like that, but we'll get a fold going right here. Just like that. I'll just build a fold and bring it right in like that. All right. Okay, we've got, let's try for maybe something crazy right around in here and have it get real thin, and we'll probably come out like this and have another fold right in here like that. Just something little nuts right in there. We'll do one right here too. Let's pull some of this. Right about in here, and we'll fold it like that, and kind of curves up to a point. So we got an interfolded petal right there. All right. Let's take some of this gray. We'll take some of this lighter stuff. We'll put it in there. Get a touch of water. Once again, no glycerin, just water. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I didn't like it. Now I know you hear the TV because the TV's up a little bit. Um, she's in there watching it. Let's have a fold. Well, let's do it this way. Maybe I want this one a little further back. So watch what I'm going to do. I'll just block all of this in. Watch what I'll do. I'll block it in like I did the one on the top. This is the fun part. You get to play around with different hues and stuff. And once again, I'm just using water. Okay. And I'm using the black just as a almost like a mask. All right. We'll do it like that with this. Go and try titanium white. Mix it in with the gray a little bit. So we'll contaminate the white. Just looking for a brighter hue of white. Brighter tint of white. All right. We'll come here and we'll cup just like they will cup a folded petal and it comes down and gets real thin right there. All right. It gets a little brighter. We got a little fold, like a rise in the petal right in here. So I'll do it like this. And then I'll just take my finger and I'll blend that out a little bit. And then we'll do another one right here. We'll have a nice fold right in here and then we'll kind of melt that away a little. And I think we'll keep it pretty much like that. Maybe I'll put a little baby fold in there and have it thin right out, like so. All right. Like I say, these guys are a totally different color, but we'll do some funky little things with that. Okay. All right. Once again, I'll pronounce this a little bit more because it's a fold out here. Just like that. We come on around and then like that. All right. I'm going to get a little bit of a darker gray look. Okay. A little deeper gray. Okay, we're dealing with a lot of different tints and shades, especially with white. And so I'm gonna come in between. We can probably get a touch darker there. Let's see what that does. Yeah, that might work. Touch darker. Okay. And we're just painting the inside of the flower. We're gonna a whole bunch of series of grays. Gray is a neutral, and it welcomes everybody. Okay, kind of like it like that. Let's get this brush to a nice thin edge, and we'll kind of put some love in there like that. Okay, something like that. I don't think I need any more. The cat come in? I didn't see her. No, Glenda. It is actually vegetable glycerin. You can use shampoo. If you can use baby shampoo, if you can get that would, because it's more pure. But no, shampoo will work. It will work. You can probably dilute it with just a wee bit of water. But a lot like glycerin, if you use shampoo, a little dab will do you. Okay. So, Okay, so we've got our top part up and pretty much straight. Let's get to doing some fun stuff with the white here. I'll take, there it is. A smaller. Now I'll use the glycerin, but we'll take a smaller flat brush, something like this. The reason why I'm using such a small brush is because these are basically pretty small as far as painting flowers on paper or whatever. If I was going to do an iris by itself, it would be absolutely monstrous. It would be huge. Let's clear off a spot because I really don't think I need too much more gray. And if I do, I can always obviously make some more. But let's get rid of some of this. If this is more for you guys, just get a clean spot here. Okay. All right. Like I said, this might be a two-parter. We might spend a lot of time on these guys, on the iris. I just get some glycerin. We'll put the glycerin here and some white. Why am I adding glycerin with the white? Because of it blends easier. Okay, now titanium white is a chalky residue. Be careful. All right. All right, here we go. We're on the bottom one, so we'll deal with the bottom. And I'll take it. Let's block this in. Let's block this in real good here. Just like that. We'll come over here. We'll block all of that in. It's gonna mix in with the gray, so it won't be totally white, which is cool. That's fine. By the time you do everything, it will really, the pure white will stand out that much more. So I'm taking some white now with no glycerin, just pure titanium white here. And we'll start to pop in some folds just like that. Okay, and out, narrow them in. All titanium white, no glycerin, nothing, just all titanium white. Then I'm coming further in on some, like that. It will go the other direction on a couple, like that. And then I'll just take it and punch in some frilly stuff. And so it's like that. Okay. We're gonna come on the other side, right here. Now these folds go outward, like this, and I'll come in like that. And I'll just bring it, whip him in there. That little curve in there. I'll save some of that gray. And we're gonna come out here and we'll put a few in here. I'm just gonna use pure white. One, it dries really fast. You got a small window to do whatever blending you want to do. And I'll come, it's a quick flick of the wrist. Okay, and once again, I'll blend it in with that gray. I'll come out here, add a couple of frills. We're gonna go the other way, like so. If I want to fill some spots in, I'll fill it in, but I'm not gonna totally get rid of some of that underlying gray in there. We got some more little folds right up under here. And I'll just take it and whip that around. This is why I use such a much smaller brush. Okay. And we'll get a couple little strands in there like that. I'll probably, well, we'll see, but I'll probably get some lighter gray going on in there. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. All right, get some more titanium white. No, we'll use the white with the glycerin. I'll just mix it in here with the glycerin a little bit. Pull this little brush toward me in my direction. Let's work with these. Let's come out here like this. I'll take my hand and we'll just smooth some of that out. I'm going to do another one right here. And once again, I'll just take it and I'll smooth out the edges. So I don't mind it being an off-white. All right. As I'm looking at it here, we can do some more glycerin right here on the, can you guys see that? Yes, on the bottom here. I'll read your chat in a second. See what you guys are talking about there. All right, I'm gonna clean off my brush. We'll add some frilly things going on here. Let's pull this titanium white out a little bit. It's contaminated with that orange. We don't need that right now. So let's go this way. Okay, get some of those out of there. Those little sniglets, those little boogers, as Doris would say there, and they're not too great in regular painting either, as well as pores. Okay, I'll come here, I'll angle the brush that way, and we'll get some interesting little striations and little edges going in there like that. We'll come here, do it here, whip it in there. And then we'll kind of narrow it out this way. Okay. All right, let's get some more. We'll come over here in the glycerin. We'll play in this a little bit. And we'll get some interesting curvature all up in here. Do a couple of them up in this direction. Oh no, I don't want that. I want more glycerin. And we'll flare out some edges over here. Come a little further right up in here. Come on, further down. And come on down. I'll brighten that up a little bit. Wear it out, like so. All right, I think I can lighten up some of this. The slightest touch of blue. Let's get some white. We'll put it right in there. And then a little touch of black, just like that. That's perfect. All right. And we'll come in here, we'll shade this a little bit in between. Get some interesting little patterns in there, but we'll just a little inches. Remember, this stuff will get darker as we get in here. All right. All right. A little bit of that going in there. So it just gives the look of shadow in there. All right. So if you're a little self-conscious, you're not sure, let it keep going. Let it all play out. You'd be surprised. Let it all play out. Marry the color into each other. You get a natural blend in there. Because even though it's a light bluish color, all right, it's gonna sub for a shadowy white, marry them in there, blend them in there. All right. And you just let it set, and you check it out. All right. All right. I'm going to let that set and do its thing. I'll probably more likely come back to it. And let's go up here and we'll do the same thing up here. Oh, we're going to probably need some more white. I can feel it. But before I go there, let's get some more of this off white kind of blue black color here. This nice little shadow color. We'll do this first. I'll get a little touch of glycerin. We'll put it in there just to loosen up the paint just a tad. Then we'll play with the shadow side. We'll come in here just like this. Don't look much like a shadow yet, but it will. Blend that all in there just like that. All right. That's cool. We're going to go on the other side, do the very same thing. Right in here. We'll blend that in there. Put it right in there. Once again, it's more of your underlying shadow part. We're going to come in here. We'll blend some of that into that gray. Later on, we're going to blend some of that into the white. All right. All right. Do I have an audience? That very much all depends on what time of day. It depends on if everything's, it usually depends on what time of day I'm doing this. I don't, who the heck is it? Oh, okay. Well, I can answer. Hold on. It depends on what time of day. And because I don't announce anymore of when I come on, it's kind of, I'm on pretty sporadic. I used to hold a schedule, but the more people I start to know and follow, it's tougher to try to get a block in there or whatever. So I just, no, this is not going to work. Oh no, it does work. It's just slow. The more I, like I say, get to know people and everything and travel and look at their channels, the tougher it is for me to try to carve in a block of time. So they know I'm pretty sporadic, and they know I'm usually on more or less in the evening. I'm kind of an evening guy. So there we go. That'll work. Hey Moose, how are you? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, that's tilted crazy. Thank goodness I caught that. Let's straighten that up a little bit. Okay. We'll throw the focus on real quick. Well, Moose, I'm messing around with an iris today. We're gonna come here and we're gonna get a fold in there like that. We'll twist it and we're gonna get the folds going this way. Now I got a little bit of glycerin on here. Okay. But the glycerin once again will kind of bleed into that grayish blue, and then we're gonna go with a more permanent and brighter white when we get to the final highlights of these guys. All right, these are a little bit on the bright side to begin with. I think I wanted to cut these in, so let's get the edges pretty firm here on the back end, right around in there. All right, then I'll take this blue white. We'll blend that out a little bit, and we'll get some frilly things happening in here. And when I get to, I wanted to fold here, I think. When I get to the final white, which will be coming up, then I'll put the little frilly things in there like that. So I hope everybody had a pretty nice Christmas. Hoping Santa was kind to everyone. Let's get a little bit of glycerin in that. We'll put it over here. All right. So we're gonna go on the other side here. I know I wanted to fold in here, so we're gonna block this like so. And we're gonna get the folds all in here like that. And we're gonna come in here like so for that one. All right. These are a series of creases and folds and all sorts of things happening. We'll get maybe from here. We'll get it a little firm in here. We're going to have the other guys flare out in the other direction. So we'll put this out like that. Okay. Oh, don't have that much white. So, like I say, we'll probably do the flowers today. And we'll put the animal in tomorrow. But I'm going to get these flowers going. The bottom, now, doing white could be a little tricky or a little time consuming. But then again, irises are, Actually, here, since I'm over here on this side, we'll start to, we'll pop some of these in here like that. And it's just pure titanium white. Come out here like this, put in a point, pop it in there, come in here. Then we got one. They're all coming in the inside. We got an inside fold in here. We're going to get some thicker paint, and we're going to get a nice trail of white, which will imitate the fold coming thin here, and then it just peaks out up in this direction. And these turn and go the other way. All right. There. Kind of roughing up some of those. It's like that. All right. We're going to come here, and we're going to bring some of that love this way. Swirl it around. Get a little thing here. Come. Now we'll bring it in like this. Quick flick of the wrist. All right. Yeah, watercolor is pretty cool. I believe I did a barn for the RVDJ in gouache, which is just acrylic, and you use it as watercolor. I did have watercolor at one point in time, but it's essentially the same thing. It's just that it's acrylic and a little more steadfast than your regular watercolor. Okay, you're not going to reactivate gouache. You can reactivate watercolor though. So when you're done with your watercolor, you might want to seal it real fast, because it will always reactivate. It never totally dries in the traditional sense. Watercolor I'm referring to. Okay, now we'll come out here and we're going to add really quick swipes of white. All right, right in here, just like so. We're going to flip it around and go on the outside right in here and go in the other direction. Bright white. We'll turn this one around like so. I say technically I would use, these would be much, much larger if it was on a bigger sheet of paper. But since I'm not, and I intend to slap an animal in here, so we're gonna do the best we can with what we got. We're gonna do what we do here. All right. Just like so. We're gonna come here and we're gonna do something with that. Now this particular iris obviously is a double colored iris. They're going to be different colors down below, and they're going to have cute little patterns and stuff going on. I'm curious about that resin because I do intend to. I've been asked to do a few pours. I did them. I used to do them before. I think I showed you guys a few of mine. I haven't done it in a while, but I am curious about that resin. One, I love the way it looks, so I am curious about it and how you can work with the. We'll come in like that with this guy, just like that. Come in. I want it to fold the cut through. All right. We'll lightly fade that out. Keep that shade back there. Yeah, I'm curious about the drying time and how to do it so I don't mess it up entirely. Okay. It will probably be a great heron or stork of some kind, moose. And what's going to happen with it is that I'm I'm thinking. Well, you guys can't really see where I'm positioning, but I'll keep my hand here. No, I'll show it to you this way. It will be better if I show it to you this way. Let's pull this back, straighten it up a little bit. Because me trying to describe it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So the back of the bird will be here, somewhere down here, right? But the head will be out and it will appear like it's turning and looking probably in this direction. All right. So its body is probably way down here, something like that. That would be his back, his wings. Then his head will come here and it would turn, and its beak would be that way. It's not that hard to work with. How's the drying time? How long does it take usually, more or less? And while she types that in, I'm going to take some white. I'm gonna do it this way. Um, the center fella here, we'll work with this one. The center flower, I'll sketch it out this way. Now, this is gonna look weird to you until you see what I'm gonna totally do with it. All right, but I'll sketch it out like this. Then I'll just do one of these numbers. Just like that. Now just block it right in and let it dry. There's a method to my madness. Don't count me out yet. Okay. Do the same thing up here. Don't block me. Don't cancel me out. Give me a chance here. Right here. Oh, and right here we'll kind of come up and around like that. Then I'll just do one of these numbers. Oh, yeah, something like that. And then something like this, maybe. Have it come out there like that. And we'll do one of those numbers. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay. It can look just like that. Okay. All right. I want to do this. Since we're sticking with this white, this theme of white, we will come here. Just bring this in so you know exactly what I'm going to do. We'll bring it back in again. Excuse my hand. I'm at an awkward angle. We'll put it right there. I think that's like perfect. And we'll zoom in a little bit. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good right there. Okay. So we got these little frill things happening and going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of the top part of my brush, and I'm just going to do some weird tappy things just right here at the edge. We'll come way in on some, out on some others, just like that. And we're gonna, well, it'll probably stop right there. Do I really have to? Man, I could. I'll just kind of tap them in there like this. Okay. And then like that. We'll come out here and we'll put some weird things happening in there like that. All right. There's a method to my little madness. I promise. It'll look like something. We'll come over here on this side. We'll do the same thing. Can you guys see me do that? Yes, you can. Right here. We'll pop in something like that. Some weird things going in like this. Curve it around. I know it looks odd. Like I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I promise it's gonna turn out to be like something. Okay. And then we'll come here and we'll tap in a fold right in here. Just like that. And then we'll come in like that. All right. I probably could do one over here, but I don't want to. I could, but I won't. Okay, let's take some of this same strangeness and we'll do oh, we'll come here and do one right in here. We'll do like a weird fold thing like that. Then we'll come to the edge and we'll just do some crazy things like this. Okay. And over in here like that. We'll come around in here, come down in here like this. Just and we'll do something like that with this. And maybe a few things of that. So we kind of shade it all, brighten it all out, shade it all out a little bit. All right. I know it looks crazy. It looks like it doesn't make much sense right now, but I promise it will. Let's go down here. We're going to do the same thing with this fella down here. Irises take a little time. They do. And I can probably show you some of the ones I've done. All right. I'm just reading the chat here. That's been 4 or 5 hours. Okay. All right. Depending on the brand. All right. Hardened for about 3 days. Gotcha. Okay. You know, with the amount of work that you would do with resin, it's just me, but yeah, I wouldn't necessarily sell your works for like $2, $30. No, people got to understand the amount of work that goes into you doing your craft, and don't insult you with the prices you ask for because they really have no clue about the amount of work you put in with. But it's just me. Yeah, it's just me. Everybody knows all about people and their opinions. So, I'm just saying. People tend to think of artists as not being a real job or real work involved because all they do is flash back to their days in kindergarten, picking their nose and eating glue. So that's about the extent of their art. So I don't know. But man, art is working. It can be stressful, especially if it comes to you doing portraits of people's pets, or people in general. It can be pretty nerve-wracking. Very nerve-wracking, actually. Let's put another fold in here too. Once again, I know this white right in here like that. So I know there's going to be a fold here. These are just the outside guys. All right, we're almost ready for the other color. Which is going to be completely super crazy. But we're going to do it. Okie dokie then. Let's start with, get rid of this tiny brush. We'll go with a, we'll do the 1/2 inch brush so we can get this going. Since I'm already down here, we're gonna start down here. Let's pull out this blue. Okay. As I'm looking at this blue's kind of transparent. We get a little touch of white. We'll lighten it up just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. There we go. This is just me getting a main stock bulked out color of this blue. Okay. I'll get enough of it here. Okay. And there we go. We will start to shell it out like this, and we'll kind of do like this for a second, and we're just blocking all of this in. Okay. Just like that. We're just blocking it in. All the funky stuff will come in a few minutes. Just block it in. Remember, there's a reason why we have that white there. And we're going to do the same thing over here on the other side. We're just going to block it in. Just like so. And when it gets to the white, you can kind of stagger it a little bit. Okay. All the weird creases and stuff will come a little bit later. I'm going to just block it off with the main color first. And we'll go from there. And remember, we have a couple of upturned petals here and here. I didn't forget. And once again, I'm using a lot of just the blended mixed paint and no glycerin. Glycerin to slow down the drying time, and I want these to dry pretty quickly because once again, even though this holiday is on a Sunday, so many people got Monday off, but still a time thing. Okay. All right. Let's get another touch of white. We'll put it right in there. The reason why I asked about the resin is I love the way it looks. It looks like a sheet of glass is coating it. So it's wonderful. Hey, Sonia. How are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Once again, I hope everybody had a very beautiful Christmas and enjoyed your time with the family. And, whatever football team you were rooting for lost. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And we're going to cover this in. We're going to do the same thing with the one up above. But once again, there's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. I don't want it to be necessarily too dark a blue because, we got all this craziness happening in the background. So I kind of want the flowers, not necessarily to say that they should be a solid blocky color, but they're not going to be as they can't be as super refined and detailed because, like I said, you got a lot of stuff going on back here. Even with the bird put in there, you still got a lot of stuff happening. Let's take the blue that I have already on my brush, and we'll just mix white in it, just like so. No glycerin or anything. All right, we got an upturned petal right in here. Right in here. Okay. Now, I'm going to make that bottom really smooth. Okay, go up in here like that. So we have an upturned petal here. And for those of you who popped in and you hearing all sorts of gunshots and stuff while we're watching the yearly holiday movie, perfect for Christmas holidays, and that's all of the Die Hard movies. Okay, we're on Die Hard 4 now. Got one more. There we go. We'll put him in there just like so. All right. Once again, just block that guy out. We're gonna go on up here, do the same thing up here with these three. Let's see if we can center that in pretty good. We should have it just about there. All right, a little bit more white. Pop it in there. A little bit more blue. Put it in there. No glycerin. You can use water, but no glycerin. Okay. Slight touch of water. Heavy body acrylic paint is what I prefer. Once again, I'm just used to it because of oil paint. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They are now classics. Isn't that something? Consider Die Hard movies classics, but they are. Okay, and we're gonna block these guys in before the real fun ensues. I'll put it to you that way. I think this one was behind the other one, so we'll do it this way. And we're gonna stipple and play around with that front edge here. We're gonna tap it around and play a little bit, just like that. Even though I'm painting across the tape, never ruin the flow. Keep going with it, even though the tape is gonna peel off. Act like the tape doesn't even exist. You never really want to ruin the flow of your painting just because you have tape there. Don't do that to yourself. You're just hurting yourself. There we go. Put it in there. We're playing. We got a little fold in there too. We'll block all that in. And when it comes to the edge, once again, you just stipple it and play with it in there. And we can always return that white back if you go a little crazy with it. All right. So nothing's really truly final. Okay. There we go. We'll block all that in. Block it in, let it tack up. All right. Got one more. Dig out a little bit of that blue. Go back into your white. All right. Blend it. And there we go. Get it in there. And this fella in the center here. And once again, you'll see what I'll do with this. It will be pretty neat. It's like we're going to paint the negative edges, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think that's why I don't do irises, because of the time involved in them. But once they're done, really nice. Now I could have her go get the iris paintings, but she might drop it. And some of them are encased in glass frames, actual glass. So maybe I ought to just get them off the wall and show you what they look like. And plus, it's a break for me to get me from out of this chair. But they're only right there. Can you guys see me do this? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to have fun with this part too. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Maybe when I show you what the irises will end up looking like, you guys will forgive me. But there's a method to my madness, I promise. Yeah, there's a method to my madness. All right. So while people are getting killed that you can hear in the background, let me get a few of these. Let me pull this back some so you guys can check it out. No, opposite. Let's go back, way back. Oh, is that far enough? That may or may not be, because they're pretty nice size too. Let's put this over here to square it up like this. A little bit better, like that. Let's put you over here. I know I moved my camera a little bit. Let's put it way over there like that. Okay. Let me show you these things. Be right back. I got 1, 2, 3 of them. Okay, let me put this over here on the other side. Maybe it won't fall off. That's easy. All right. Okay, I think I got this far enough back. Kind of, sort of. Let me show you one of these. This one here was actually, the colors are actually flipped. This is 16 by 20. I think you guys can see this. Oh, that's right. The lamp lights. So I'm gonna have to hold it a certain way. Um, let's go up that way. And well, let me pull back a little bit more because some of these are nice size. And we'll put the focus on it there. All right, I'll try to position it to where you guys don't see much of that there like that. Can you guys see that all right? Is that okay? If not, I can kind of pull it, go opposite, and this way. There, you guys should be able to see it like that. Well, that's one of them anyway. I did this one in 2021. Yeah, looks like I did it in November. All right, but that's one of them. Like I said, I was really intimidated doing these. It's a lot wider than it looks too because I don't have it on the regular camera. Well, you know what? Why am I having you guys look at it like that? Let me just switch it real quick because I can return it back to the other one. There, that's a little better. Okay, now you see how wide it actually is. All right, that's a little bit better. Just get it that way so that glare in that that's what it looks like. It moves crazy. You see that? Okay, you see the ring lamp, but you see that? That's the sheet. All right. Could you put? I got two tissues over that one, and it softens the light. Okay. And the ring lamp, you guys see that the camera's right in the middle, right there. You can see the flip screen there, right there. It's the middle of that camera there. But that's one of them. This one I like too. This one I particularly like a lot. This is big. No frame, but it is monstrous. The iris with the mountain. All right, we get the glare off of there. And I think you guys can see that even from there. I don't think I have to touch the focus too much there. But this is what this one looks like. Okay, as far as irises are concerned. Anyway, they take a little time, but this one's got the little mountain background with the clouds and blah 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 and all that, the grass, the fields and whatnot. And yes, I use gloss varnish um, for this. Okay, so I'll tilt it in a way. These are the ones that I take a little more time with. Okay, and then I'll show you the last one. The last one is in a glass frame. It weighs a ton. Oh boy, gotta be careful with this one. And it would be this guy. I'll bring it a little closer and let's see if I can tilt it in the way you guys can see it. There you go. Put it up in air there. It's got the little firefly deals going on with it. Okay. So there's many varieties of iris. Okay. Yeah, this is in like a professional frame. All right. And I'm not gonna hold this up too long because it weighs about 3-4 pounds or so. It's glass and actual metal. Yeah. Yeah, you're being set down right now. Oh. Let's put this one over here. Yeah, I don't really buy too many square canvas. All right. But those are yeah, I've taken a lot of time with painting those. So yeah. They thank you, Move Crazy. Appreciate it. They they take a little time to do. They do. Uh yeah, and they are once again they're pretty nice size. All right. I probably would keep the video like this because it's just easier. Let's put it this way. It's more natural size. I can zoom in a little bit for you guys because we'll start to design some of these. Excuse my hand. I know it's like majorly in the way, but it's just the way I'm positioned and the way. Let's do the one up here first. Oh, we'll do this one. And since we're gonna do this one, I can zoom in some more. Forgive my hand. All right, we'll put it right about there so you guys can check it out. And we'll hit the focus and we'll get right to work here. Alrighty, who is bothering me while I'm doing my live? Oh, thank you, Gary. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas back. There are some people who are watching me and they don't post. Appreciate it, Gary. Okay. Oh, the top one. We'll start with the top one. We're gonna add our different shades and tints and all of that fun stuff. And I think I'll play with I'll use a flat brush. I don't really want to use the half-inch for this. I'll use the quarter-inch brush. We'll start to have a little bit of fun. We'll still use that light blue. Okay, I'll just put a little white in. Now I'll mess with the glycerin a little bit here. All right. And it's pretty much a quick flick of the wrist. These are a little small, as you can see, as far as painting an iris. They're kind of tiny, so smaller brush. Let's go over oh, we'll play. Well, first of all, we'll just get. No, we'll do it this way. I'll come and take it and do it like that. We'll play like this. A lot of waviness, a lot of flourishes going on with this guy. Okay, and the reason why it's like that is because it's like you're painting a series of curtains or the billow of a lady's dress. Okay, so you're kind of matching in all those little highlights and all these things going on with it. And like over here, it can get bright because the brighter the color, it gets closer to you. Okay, in the center, obviously, and it branches off. So you got striations going in two different directions. All right, let me smooth it out a little bit. So you got all sorts of things going on here with this fellow. Like in this area here, where the light catches, pretty much in there. Okay, smooth that out. You got a short window to smooth some of this striations out. And a little touch of glycerin. We're going to come here. Get that out of there. And we're going to come this way. Come this way. A lot of flaring of the that come in like around here on this bend here. You tap a bright spot in there. You wear that edge away in there. But you got to go with the flow of the pedal. It can get a little funky, a little tricky on you. Okay, a little bit of white in there because of that fold right in the middle in here. All right. Actually, I want to do one right here. We'll come over here. Okay. Right here. Right here. Right here. Okay. We'll come in here and do a few of those in there like that. Okay. We're going to go back into that white and we're going to brighten all that up, but not yet. Not yet. We still got a few more things to play with over here. We're going to come around here on the edge. It's a very light stroke. Okay, very light touch. We're going to come over here. We're going to bend it the other way like that. Just like this. And we're going to scoop it around there. Just a few. Just like that. We're going to come in on the other side, do the same thing. And you got a little bright spot there. Okay. You don't want it to be super crazy looking, particularly right now, especially for this part. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that right now. Watch what I'm going to do. And watch how this whole flower now transforms. I will take some white, some blue, and a script liner. Let's get some white paint there. Put it right in there. All right. No glycerin, all just water. And it's got to be opaque enough to get away with. Okay. And you're going to come here and we're going to go with the flow. Just like this. Watch what I do. Watch this. Come in here, add some. Just like that. We're going to come in here. And we're going to come in here like that. You're going to come around. Like that. Come around like this. Come around a little more like that. And we're going to, since I'm left-handed, I'll do it this way. This, we're going to come around here. Come around in here like that. Wave it around. Come on in here. Come in here. Have one meet like that. Doesn't matter. Okay. Just get this weird flowing thing happening here. Come on down here like that. Right here. Come here. Have it loop around. All sorts of crazy little things going on there. Come in here like this. A couple of dots. Come in here. Add something in there like that. Come in here. See, things like that. All right. Well, thank you, Sonia. Yeah, we got all sorts of. Ever since I've been on more and more often, um, I get more and more friends coming through, being themselves. But it's all right. It's all right. I got Sonya doing her thing, and when Bruce makes an appearance, he'll come here and he'll clean house. So, but yeah, they will come and sneak in on you. Okay. All right. We can do a few more of those, but I can go in the opposite direction as far as these striations are concerned. All right. But anyway, I got that one going on there. Let's aim the camera downward, right about there. And we're going to do the same thing with this fellow. Oh, actually, that color is a little deeper. So let's grab some of this darker blue. Let's mix it in there with the white. It's a little darker blue. All right. All right. We'll just come on in and we'll do the same thing right in here. Pop some dots in there. Come on in here like so. Come on back out. Put some in here. Just like that. And we'll come up around, come on down. Um, let's do something with this one. We'll go crazy. We'll come up with a large loop like that. And we'll continue it. Continue that loop just like that. Continue it up. And come on down. Let's continue it up. Like that. We'll come here with this one like that. And a little more. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. We're gonna come on down here like this. Then we'll start to spider it out. We'll come out here and do one of those numbers. Now you can see why I don't do too many irises. Actually, there's a very mixed number of irises you can do. Okay, up to you. Which way you want to go with them. We'll come here. Like that. We'll come here and go there like that. Oh, well, snake one around this way. Come this way. When I feel it getting a little tacky, just add just a little bit of water. Twirl my brush around. If you can get your brush um, as horizontal to the paper or vertical to the paper as you can, it gets the lines thinner and thinner. Just like so. And just keep going with whatever directional flow you want. Okay. All right. And come in there like so. Okay. Come in here. And we'll come here like that. Like so. Okay. A lot of detail. Hey, Diana, how are you? Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Oh, you can't see me wave, but good to see you. I'm doing my iris deal here. Just gonna have a little fun with them. Actually, you know what I'll do? Before I do that, let's get some highlights in on these three down here before I go into the. So we're just gonna add some more white into what we have already, just to lighten it up a little bit. All right, just like that. Pull this color toward me. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna add, right in here. We're gonna just come here and flick some colors in there like so. Drag them out a little bit. Fade some. Some get faded. Some get drugged out here. Just like this. Even though it's on the tape, I don't care. You don't want to ruin the flow, even if it is on the tape. Okay. All right. We'll keep that one like that. We're gonna come here, do the same thing. Now you go with the flow of what you're looking at, like that. Once again, it's like billowing of a skirt. Okay. All right. And we're gonna come up in here. And remember, every time you do a stroke with a brighter color, it's like a dress billowing outward. Obviously, in the middle, it's pretty much straight. Okay. Okay, we'll leave that like that. High point, high point, high point. We're gonna come here, add a little bit up in here. We'll fade that out. And we'll make that a little stronger up here. And we'll fade the bottom out a little bit there. And we're gonna do the same thing, same concept. Like I said, these are, as far as me painting on a floor goes, these are pretty much tiny. Come on in there like that. And we're gonna flow in another direction. Like so. Come on in there, curve it. Got one in there. And the key to it really is to make it as gentle as possible. As I'm looking at it here. I'll keep that dark, keep that up in front. That's fine. And since we're already here, let's take some more white. Okay. And we're gonna brighten up a few things here. Come up in here. Okay. It's being tinted with a little bit of blue. That's okay. We'll come here and slight push. Okay. Come here. Just like that. We'll brighten that up a little bit. We'll add a little bit of love here. All right. Like that. Okay. We'll bring some of that in there like that. All right. As I'm looking at it, checking it out, let's go back up above here. All right. If I think something needs a little stronger push of white, then I'll put it in there. Now you'll see it a lot more because of that neutral gray in there. Okay. We'll come up here. We'll clean that up a little bit. Okay. So any petal pretty much folded in our direction. We'll make a little stronger. Now I like the there. I like some of the blue tint in there. It's still white. I like some of that blue tint going on in there with it. Hey, Bill, how are you? Merry Christmas back, you and the family. I forgot that your mother' birthday was Christmas. That's right. Okay. Are you still? You're laying down.
Huh?
You're laying down. If you are, don't get up. Don't get up. I'll just change it. I'll change it. We got one more die hard to do. At least I do. She might go to sleep. You know, it's nothing like painting flowers with gunfire and people screaming. Kind of high point of my day. Be right back. Change this DVD.
No, you want to go see that birds on the there.
Everything's closed. I see my brother. He's fine. He was happy as a pig in the dirt. His soul. He kept asking me where I got it from. Like, his smile was this big. He was just so happy. Oh, he was happy. You don't have no dessert or anything like that, huh? No biggie. All right. Okay. Oh, let's get this. Let's get this straightened up here. We'll put it up here. All right. Nice. That's nice. Awesome. Okay. Let's pull back because we're going to work on the stem of one leaf. So we'll pull back a little bit here. Pull back. There. Try to keep it at least straighten that up a little bit. Yeah, you guys can see the whole thing right about here. All right. And we'll put the focus on it as usual. All right. I have a, what is this? I think it's a Canon. I think that's a Canon. But it's a Canon camcorder. Touch screen for the focus, for manual focus. I have to have manual focus because with me being in front of the screen and then away from the screen, it's just going to fluctuate all the time. So now I do have white frilly oh, Doris is contacting me here. Hold on, let me answer her. Oh, Miss Doris is contacting me. Let's see what she wants. Um, oh, that's nice. Thank you, Doris. Okay. I will look at that in closer inspection when I'm done here. What is that? Maria? Hello, Maria. How are you? Merry Christmas. So people have been watching me paint irises, running my mouth, and all of that good stuff. So I'll spare everybody being on here an ungodly amount of time, and I'll separate this painting. I will finish off the irises. I'll do the stem. And probably, I don't know if I'll pop many leaves in here because the bird is going to be in here. So Alrighty. And I did have the 3 camera thing going, but this is a wider view, better view of the flower and all that. But let's get some of this. I'll use this little tiny guy here. It's this little filbert, and we'll get some. We'll try to get some white here. I want to get some pure white. I don't think I got any of it left. No, this is all contaminated with blue. So let me get another touch of pure white here. And we'll do some touch-ups on those frills there. We'll just keep the white right here in the center. Don't need too much of it. Alrighty then. Let's get some pure white. This little tiny filbert. And let's play. We are. Oh, I guess I could zoom in on this part because there were little frills and stuff. Forgive the hand. Oh, we're doing it up here. Oh, somewhere around in that area. I think I got you. Yep. So we'll focus you one more time. Okay, and we'll get the frills going here. Just like that. Pop them in there, just like so. And we're going to go in different directions with them. Just like this. And we're going to pop a few in here. See that? Just like that. We're going to come here. And they're pretty much on the outside. Get some dots in there like that, like this. We're coming here with this fellow. Just like that. Sometimes it's just a push, a touch. And it frames out the flower pretty good. Okay. So they got this decorative edges to them. All right, we're gonna come here. We're gonna do the same thing up in here. Like that, come here. Pop a few in here. Sometimes it's just a push of color. All right. Just like that. And it's just a representation of these frills out here. Some of them I'll make a trail going inward. Some I won't. Just like that. Okay. I know that box is in the way. Well, it's my typewriter keyboard thing is being charged because I forgot. Now you can accentuate and do all of this once you get the main coloring done on the outside of the flower there. And I can get away with doing this because of the dark background. So it sticks out. Anything that's light will pop out and be in front of your work. I think I have a little fold here. I'll just kind of bring them in like that and then have it come out. Then the rest of them come out in this direction and curve inward. And the main thing is to have a nice, strong edge. Okay, this is where the striations will actually work for you. Okay, and again, just have fun. Have fun doing these. Have a ball. You know, and enjoy yourself. All right, let's bring this downward. Let me come here, come down, down some more. Right around in there. There. Don't worry about this edge here because it's on the tape. All right. But we're going to play around with some of these edges here. I'll bring some striations in there, just like that. When you pronounce those, let's come here. Let's actually pretend there's a fold in there. So we'll make it a little heavier here, and then it thins out. See how you can just make a fold like that easily? And we'll do it again. We'll put one right in here, and then we'll make a little line there. Okay. It's good to see you guys, and I appreciate you spending your time with me here. You definitely didn't have to. You know, I would have done this regardless. Let's bring some striations in there. Just a few. And we'll curve it around there. Just like that. We're going to come on the other side. The other side is really not too bad. I'll maybe bring some striations there. And maybe right here at the end. And we'll have some going the other direction too. There, like that. Get some crazy little frills going there with this outer edge, like so. All right, I think I can really leave this alone. Let's get some yellow. My poor yellow's developing a skin. It's okay. We'll get some yellow, get some white. We'll put it in there like this. Okay. All right. And since we're down here, we're going to do it down here. We're going to get the curved just like that. And we'll curve it around like that. And we'll do another one on the other side. Like that. We'll just do the two. All right. All right. We're going to quickly go on up above, and we're going to put the two stamens for the other one up there. Right here. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. Dead center. We'll put one here, coming up in here like this. Just like that. All right. And then we come up here, have it disappear, and then come out this way. I'll make him a little bit darker. We'll use a little bit of this orangey color. Come in here, and then we'll dip it out there like that. We'll do a little bit of that in here too. Just kind of put it out there like that. Then we're going to go back into our white and yellow. Give me 1 second. Clean off this tiny little brush real good. A little bit of white, a little bit of yellow. Okay, mix it in there. You mix the white and the yellow together because the white is extremely opaque. White is very powerful. And you kind of, now you can build this back up again. All right. All right. I like that little orangey yellow. So we'll come back down here. We'll do a little bit of that there for that little fella. Can you see that? Yes, you can. And we'll add a few of those in here. Just like that. Okay. So we'll curve it. I want a touch of orange, just a little more. We'll put it in the inside here. Something like that. And we'll do it on the other side like this. Just like that. All right, we'll leave that alone. We'll start with the you guys can see most of it. You guys can just about see what I want you to see of it right there. I'll pull back just a little bit. This one, a little bit. That's almost about right. Right up there. We should be good right there. Oh, no problem, Larry. I appreciate people watching. To be honest with you, this brush is a little small for this, but we're gonna deal with it. I should use a flat, but oh well, we're here. Okay, and I'll just kind of paint this in. Now, as you can see, this is a transparent color. Now, why am I saying transparent? Well, you see me clearly put it on here. You clearly see that, and it clearly looks like it's black. Okay, but if I add a touch of white to it, just a touch, well, depending on where the light source is, we'll make the light source over here. But look what happens. See how that light green all of a sudden comes about? Okay, see that? We'll lighten it up here. Just like so. All right. Once again, I'll just use some more of this dark green. We'll go further down, like so. Let's bring it on down there. I'll flip my brush around and basically scumbling and playing around with it like that. Let's take a tiny, tiny sliver of white. And we'll come here and we'll do one of these numbers. And then I'll just blend it in there. I'll keep it bright at the end, but we'll just scumble some of that darkness on the side and just break up that line a little bit. I'm just dry brushing right now. I'm not using any glycerin, no little tricks. It's just me, the brush, and some paint. I'll just bring it back and rest it down here. Get that out of there. That was a mess up. Get a little sliver of white, just a little bit. We're coming here. Just brighten it up here. And you just rub the rest out. Don't worry, we're going to get back to it. Let's just take some of this regular, just flat green right here. And we're going to go on the opposite side. I'll just start up here. Just the green itself. Just the green all by itself. Because we already did the light area. So we just want a straight green. And you can fade it into the brighter color. It's all good. And you just keep playing with it. Keep playing with the light side, keep playing with the dark side, keep playing with it. It's all right. Just keep on messing with it. Let's take a little bit of white. We go in here like this with a lighter green. And we'll take a little bit of glycerin. We'll put it in there. Once again, the glycerin makes it transparent. We'll put a little heavier white in there. So now I have a transparent light color. We'll come up in here. And what I can do with this, okay, since it's got the glycerin in it, I just take my finger and we just rub. See that? Nice little fade right there. Make it strong at the edge, like so. And with that little bit of glycerin, it gives you a little more time to play around with it, and be silly and have a good time. All up in here, like so. Come on down here. That I'll wipe off the brush. I'll just use the brush to fade it in the areas that are too thin for my fingers. And don't worry about it going too far into the dark, because you can take that and you can redo it. I don't want to redo it. I'm going to brighten up the lit side here, just like this. I just really want one side to be a little on the heavy, on the bright side, like that. It's just showing off where the light is. Well, representation of where the light would be. Okay, I'm not worried about this heavy line here, and you're gonna see why in a second. I'll just scumble some of that out. Watch what I'll do. See this blue? Okay, we'll put the blue right here. A little touch of green with the blue. We'll mix it in there. It's like that. Okay, and you're gonna come on the other side, and you're gonna use this. Now look how bright it is now. Once you put that darker green blue in there. And once again, you take your finger, if you will like, your bravery test, and you smooth all that out. Okay. You come back, add some more of that dark blue in there. Take your finger, and blend it right out. Come all in here, especially underneath where the petal is there. Smooth it, blend it right out. Come in there, blend it right out. All right, just like that. I will still take this color, this bluish green. I'll get some more of the dark blue, get some more green. And we're gonna put a thin little trailing leaf. Watch. We'll put one right here. Come here. And we'll thicken it out a little bit. We'll do a little wiggle thing and we're gonna come like that. All right. Just like so. Ugh, I put all that time on it, making it look pretty. You guys didn't see it. You gotta love it. It's all right. We'll do another one. We'll do it one right here. Come out, get a little thin, and let it curl right there, just like that. All right. But since it's on the lighter side, we'll play with that for one split second. It's thick paint, just a little bit of white there. Okay. Like that. And we'll play with that a little bit. I can get that brighter. It's no problem. A little more white. Like so. Okay. I'll blend this in. I just wiped off my brush on my little towel there. Just like that. So almost looks like a little fold right in there. Okay. I can play around with this one here, a little bit of light stuff. Not as there. Just like that. All right. All right. We're gonna almost call this call it a day for this one. Hey, Tim's Art. And we're gonna pull back and we're gonna check this out. Even though this is really premature for me to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway because just because. No real reason, no philosophical reason why I'm gonna put my initials on it. Just because I know that the bird is gonna be the last thing I'll put on this. So this is almost like a little mini series of a crazy background with an animal of some sort in there. All right, like so. There we go. And like I say, we'll probably put some kind of heron or we'll put something in there. But what I'm going to do is I'll take a general picture of a heron or something. At least pull back while I'm talking to you guys. There's no fancy way of doing this. You're just gonna see my hand. So sorry. We'll straighten it out a little bit here. And since it's not totally a finished project yet, I don't have to put a frame or anything back. This is just going to be a continuation. So you guys get to somewhat see what it looks like. I'll take this light off and darken it up a little bit so you guys can see what it looks like somewhat. All right. I know we're tilted kind of funny. There we go. Okay. So I know you guys see my glow in the dark TV monitor over there. And this is where I read you guys text. You can see Tim's Art icons over here. Okay. But yeah, once again, the heron will be back here. Its back or whatever will be here, back in its wings. I'll position it in a way. The bulk of his body will be here. So his head is here, and then it's going to turn and look this way. All right, so it'd be a good shot of his eye, little feathers, whatever. We're going to get the neck to turn. And you probably see some detail of the back wings and his back. All right. Um, so I'll look at a heron tomorrow and see which one I want to put in there, and then we're gonna put the birdie in there. Okay. So, and I was gonna do 3 iris, and then I wised up. I think the 2 is plenty. Just the nature of the fluttering, petals and such. So, yeah, and that's also another reason why the flowers are shifted over here to the left. The heron will be over here on the right. All right. This is the old recycled tape I used from before, and I'm trying to think of what else. I think that's really about it, because my voice cannot compete with the surround system I got going on in that living room there. I should have turned the sound down a little bit. So, and I see right now, even though the phone is cool for me to look at, but with the text is a little tiny. It looks like I'm gonna have to look at you guys' text from the larger. You guys can't see it unless I think this is charged up enough so I can make that disappear. Let's see. Are you charged up? I'm gonna make that disappear. Let's see. Yeah. Can you guys even see it? You guys can. Yeah, you guys can. It's just a reflection. So you guys can't see it unless I turn it on here. You guys should see it pop on there. No, you can't. Incredible. I thought you guys would be able to see that thing down there, but it's not. It's a little lower. It's a little lower than I thought, but I'll let you look at it. There it is, right there. All right, so I can look at you guys' text from there. All right, I just don't. But usually I look at I look at my pictures through this one, but I can just make that disappear. Yeah, boom, boom, and I can look at get rid of that, and I believe I can look at you guys through here because it's fast enough for me to, um, and of course the text will be bigger. Okay, so yeah, well there I am, first thing there. So I'll just pop it on there, and there we are. And I automatically have the sound off, so if I tilt this thing that direction, now I can see what you guys are. All right, oh, Sonia sent me a photo, and you can see she just chimed in. But I can see you guys text a little bit better here. Okay, and so I'll probably use that and cancel this, get rid of this, shut that down, and I'll probably just look at that. It's easier, and as you can see, the picture is a lot smoother. This is a more powerful tablet. I'm going to buy another one. Um, my brother says the Amazon Fire is pretty good, and it um, uses it can um, get Facebook and YouTube for an app. So I will probably purchase um, one or two of those because I have a couple of. Look at the pick, Anthony. Okay, I will. It should be in. I'll look at it right now. Hold on. Oh, what the hell? You know, oh jeez. And I had to blow it up too. You know, ladies and gentlemen, pick your friends wisely. I'm gonna show my friend this picture. People, choose your friends wisely. You, man, you incredible. Oh, something else. Hilarious. But yeah, you see, unless anybody got any other questions, I'm gonna probably wrap this up because I had you guys on here long enough. It was 2 hours just to paint some irises. But then now you know why. It's, you know what? I just noticed something here. Hold on. This did this with Mike too. I usually look at my buddy through this. I gotta increase the and we'll put it right there at the top. There we go. That's a lot better. Um, you gotta increase the dots per inch there. I got it at 720. That's more than fine. Now everything's a lot more sharper. Okay, but yeah, I'll look at you guys through this one. I'm gonna have to just buy two more tablets. And I got one by the keyboard. I gotta see if they're Android or not. If it's an Android system, cool. I'll look it up and see. Then I can do a lot of alterations. No, no, no. I'm showing her this. You guys don't see my other phone, the iPhone. It's on the other side of the board here, and I got her picture blown up on the iPhone, staring dead at me. I'm not even gonna tell you what. I mean, she's looking dead at me. Even if I move my head around, she's still looking at me. Oh, this is hilarious. I take it. Jim must not be there. He has to be there. He must be asleep. He done fed that man them special brownies. I don't know if Moose is still here or not, but I do appreciate I appreciate her showing the moose in the mountain off. Man, how long did it take me to do that moose? 2 days, 3 days, something like that. And I don't remember. I don't think I filmed it. That moose, something that detailed. I don't think I would. I don't think I'd film it because of the time it would take to do it. Oh, he is there. Well, hello, Jim. And Jim, I'm sorry. uh, are you kidding me? No, then again, my nose might be too flat to do that. So then again, my nose might be wide enough to put two of them on there. I don't know. I am not going to find out. But yes, there will be a heron painted on here. Um, it seems like because Christmas is on a Sunday, people get Monday off at certain jobs. But I'm pretty sure stores or whatever will be open. I don't know if I got any errands or anything to run or to do tomorrow. But if not, I will start the heron at a pretty decent time, um, and then go from there. That means New Year's Eve is on Saturday night. Wow, the first of the year will be what, Sunday, I believe, right? So, Jim. Apparently not, Jim. Apparently not. I still got the picture on here. I'm just looking at it. Uh, good grief. Well, thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. Thank you very much. Anything that anybody sends to me, you know what it goes to? Getting a whole lot of these. Oh, getting a whole bunch of these and a whole lot of paper and canvas. But I do appreciate it. Every little bit helps, you know. And I really feel for people who are starting out doing this, because I was one of those people. Man, these things are expensive, um, and I don't buy the lower quality stuff, um, because I want them to last, and people buy them. So I can't, buy stuff that's gonna chip, peel, fade, and flake. So, but I do appreciate it. All right, Tanzard, I understand it's a different time zone altogether and everything. But you have a good night. No, I'm about done. It's 9:27 here, so I do appreciate you coming by. Happy holidays to you. Now I'm just running my mouth now, just having a little fun, because I'm pretty much done. And the colors I have on this palette, I'm gonna scrape up because I won't need those when I do the herring. Um, like I said, I'll find a pretty decent picture of the birdie and everything, and then we're gonna go from there. And I'll show you guys how to do a bird in a pose that's not in the picture, because I'm not going to really find a photo like that with his back to us with his head turned. But I don't really need it. I if I can find a picture of a heron with his back turned towards me, that's about all I need. So thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna share the pic. All right, I'm gonna share it right to my friend in the other room in the back and let her see who I hang out with online. uh, oh man. Oh, so I gotta get people's schedule to when they go on. Because what I'll do is when I settle myself down, the people who I do watch a lot, I'll just write a little schedule, and I'll just probably pin it um, and post it on my YouTube and on my Facebook to the times that they come on, at least Eastern Standard Time anyway, and I'll categorize it and whatnot, so people can come and join in. It is a good way to network, and it helps the channel to grow. So, all right, guys, I think we've driven each other crazy enough, and I'm going to put my outro on here. And it looks like I might have to seriously consider paying for one of these services. I don't know if I'm gonna pay for StreamYard or Restream. I'm not gonna pay for Restream. Restream costs out too much. StreamYard seems to be doing great though, so I think I might stick with old StreamYard. But who knows? Who knows? Because once again, I can just go on until I get my microphone. I can just use my my webcaster to go on either one of them. So I don't know. Yeah, not happening. OBS Studio. Um, that was one I've never really sat down and actually studied and messed with enough. I do know about it, and I know it's free, and it's really nice. And I believe I can use it with my webcaster also. And yeah, I know I can use it with my webcaster. And I believe if I wanted to, I can use it with my. I got another switcher. What is it called? The HM Mini. And whatever camera you put in that, it doesn't matter. The webcam, the OBS has just recognized the ATEM as just another webcam, so I can put anything on that. Yeah, I was messing with Melon today, but I don't know if I did mess with it, but I did not see how I can go to either Facebook or YouTube with it. But then again, I messed with it on a different computer. I didn't mess with it on this laptop. So yeah, I would have. I would think that. Oh, did you really? Okay. Yeah, I never did try OB. I seen it. I messed around with it. We were using it at the church at one point in time, but I might take a closer look with it. Yeah, that you can do with Melon and StreamYard, and yeah, if you pay for the service, you can stream them both at the same time. To which I really don't think I would need to do for me. Um, I was primarily on Facebook for the longest time, um, but then I just decided to keep it on YouTube because one, I can everything is stored on YouTube. I can put them in categories and whatnot. And plus, when I'm done with my streams, I can actually just download them and I keep them myself. I put them on. I keep them as MP4s and I store them on my DVDs. I still got DVDs left for storage, so I just store them on that. If I start to store them on thumb drives, I would have to buy monstrously sized thumb drives to put all that on there because I have almost 600 of these things. So, no problem, Larry. I don't know if I have your email address. Mine is on this page. You look in the community tab or somewhere on YouTube here, and you just give me an email address. And yeah, I can at least I can try it out and see how it does. So, and I believe because my laptop is the only laptop I have that can burn and make Blu-rays, believe it or not. And I think it's running Windows 7, but it's a quad. It's a 4 quad, I think. PC, this monster. It weighs it weighs as much as my truck. This thing. Thank you, Sonia. Yep, just give me an email, Larry. So, if it can take my intros and outros, that would be good. I think it does do that. I think I can put my intros and outros on there, but obviously it's a learning curve for me to get used to. 'Cause, everything primarily kind of works the same, but there's different ways to just go around it, and that's with any system. So, but I can see. But all right, guys, I believe I'm done. I'm looking at the two here. I think the flowers are okay. They're fine. I think we're good. And I'm going to sign off and look at an aging Bruce Willis try to defeat some Soviet spies or whatever he's doing. All right, cool. Appreciate it. All right, good deal. Okay, you guys can look at my crazy exits, and I will see you guys when I see you. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. All right, I just got it, Larry. Appreciate you. Um, yep. Enjoy the rest of your holiday, and I'm going to hunt for some dessert. I thought I had some dessert here. I might have to look for some here, and I shall see you guys when I see you. You take care, Jim. And the next time she pulls a stunt like that, you know what Gorilla Glue can do. One girl put her in her head, put some on the spoon. The next time she does that little spoon thing, so she can share the video controversy right along with the woman that put the Gorilla Glue in her hair. So can't wait to see that clip. Oh yeah, I had to laugh. You got that right. All right, guys. I'll check you. Peace. And Merry Christmas.